Hello, this is Kurt Brown, also known as Saint Rambone. I have the website Mobile Audit Club. Uh, during the during that particular instance, I was trying to enter the Mobile, Alabama City Council meeting, like I have done since 2001 up to present day. This is end of 2007. We're going into 2008, and I will try again. The regime in power cuts us out from government. I believe we're in a technological war. The mass media and the regime are no ally to the humane human beings, neither here in the United States nor anywhere else in the world. They're in this for themselves. We must always look at technology in a technological perspective. Considering the polar ice caps are melting, considering that overpopulation is actually occurring in the United States, and everything, I don't see any use in even national borders anymore. I think the humane human beings, would be much better to pull together to eliminate these illegal fascist regimes that are in power, like in Mobile, Alabama, and in Washington, D.C., and in Los Angeles. Take their courts and just level them to the ground. We don't even need those kind of courts. What they do is they force you to sign documents if they have stuff to hide. Like in my case, I knew of multi-billion-dollar money laundering crimes surrounding the casino industry. They also murder people in that industry. They need money laundering, so what they do is they basically take over parts of the government so they can give themselves bank charters, as I witnessed in California, and the Nevada casino operators were doing that. They're allowing forced ejections out west, and the regime, as you can see in Alabama, is no different. The regime in Alabama beat me on one of these instances. It wasn't on that particular video, but on one of them, on the one of 2004, in June of 2004, I had several men jump on me, and they were trying to bend my neck, almost like they were trying to break my neck. And all I did was raise my voice and try to enter a government meeting. I hope the regime is removed. I do not care how many of them or what happens to them. It doesn't matter to me. They did not care about my life when I was almost killed. They did not respond. The federal government did not respond to any of my calls to them for help. I contacted them by email numerous times. None of them responded. All they did was just find a way to set me up for gun ownership and made me sign all sorts of documents and injected me with chemicals and tortured me. I hope the regime is removed in the United States and internationally. We do not need them. We should applaud their downfall. Should they be killed? That's their issue. They are not even humane to us, and they kill us, they torture us, they do everything for us. Matter of fact, I applaud when the regime is tortured and killed just as they did me. They injected me and they injected other veterans at the Los Angeles Veterans Administration. It was actually a federal agent who injected me there. It wasn't a veterans doctor, but I was on VA property, and they are just part of the federal government. They were actually doing forced injections and experiments on other veterans at the LA VA in 1999. You can see that on my website at the Mobile Audit Club. You can just search Mobile Audit Club, look for the continuing problems section. That link is continuing problems link on the home page. That is not my link. I did not know about those forced injections and torture at the LA VA until I was incarcerated and being led around in chains simply for being an honest former bank examiner who told about the money laundering and murder. This is a war of collusion. You cannot believe your eyes. Just because you think you see something, that doesn't necessarily mean it's that way. It's the same way with a hologram. If you look at a hologram, you don't see it. Reggie Copeland says I hurt him. Reggie Copeland, the city council president here, he is one of the old school fascists, and he claims to be a veteran, but I would never treat another veteran like this. But he has a knot on his right head. I believe he lacks a humane conscience. I met a serial killer named Randy Kraft who allegedly had brain damage like Reggie Copeland one time. He's now in San Quentin prison. We must remove these tyrants from our government, however it has to be done, and I applaud anyone can do it. We need a humane regime for humane human beings, and we must make it a priority to get off this planet. It is it's overrun with the polar ice caps are melting, population problems, and now the casinos in the United States have proliferated and taking over the banking industry. That and the international drug lords. They have marijuana legal in one half of the country and illegal in the other half. I know on the CIA bulletins they call that, I know they don't even talk about it, but they talk about other nations. We must view the mass media as being detrimental to our children. We must view their drugs. I encourage you to protect your child any way you can. If you have an engineer, you can talk about this. You're much better off, because I'm not an engineer. I'm kind of like an amateur scientist, and I do my best. Have a good day.